Sometimes it doesn't happen.
So when I was a kid, after my dad died, my mum remarried, and my stepdad ended up working here as a fisherman. So we'd go out in these boats, go and fish right the coast, down the coastline, come back here into the shop and end up selling all of that fish here. So my stepdad was a good guy, pretty much right up until the point my brother was born. Then he was complete and utter bully towards me. He used to I would say he used to verbally and emotionally bully me and constantly put me down. He was an alcoholic. He was an utter arsehole. And I didn't really feel any remorse when he died. I remember when I was fixing my brother's bike down at the very front of my house, or the flats that we lived at, and it was right downstairs. And he'd been asking stepdad, his dad, to fix it for ages. I was doing it, and he'd come down and give me grief for doing it. And I remember it's the first time I ever hit anybody else, and it was so many years of like constant abuse had built up to the point where I just had enough and knocked him clean out. And that was really a big turning point in my childhood. So I'm definitely quite salty this morning. Broken sleep from noisy neighbours, ambulances taking people off, the missus coming back at ridiculous o'clock, Alba waking up, Bailey being noisy. There's a whole cocktail of a clusterfuck keeping me awake. So everybody's asleep. So I've got the computer, the coffee, the toast, and I'm going to do an hour's work before the workout. So I felt pretty pissed off this morning, so we had a super hard workout, proper sweat fest, feeling amazing. Okay, one-on-ones meetings done. So that's my round table. My round table is my one-on-one coaching program. And mid-month, we usually just do a check-in. Little lady was scolded in the background. So we're going to have some breakfast, tidy up the house, just do some organisation.
Tidy up the house and I made a big mess.
You made a big mess. Yeah, big time in it there. I have found it increasingly difficult when it comes to Daddy K-Care during this COVID pandemic to find things to keep entertaining her. So we're going to go and drive to the next town and see if there's anything happening over there. If anything, at best, we could get a takeaway Costa.
I want to go into town.
We've been waiting 3 months.
Maybe a bit rough.
Maybe a bit longer, but we're back. Crazy Golf. So cheeky Subway. Bailey bullied me into it.
What?
Okay, so it's afternoon. I've come here to get a little bit of work done, just a little bit of focus, just some time to myself after what has been a crazy day. I'm on my last legs in terms of fatigue from the sleep deprivation. So I just want to crack. If I can get 90 minutes in, that'd be brilliant. And then just go probably to bed. So one of the key points that I think is it would have been very easy to go home right after dropping Bay off, go back and chill out, have a nice afternoon. But just coming here for an hour and a half really sets me up for the rest of the week. And, you know, it gets a lot of tasks that playing on in my mind. It gives me a little bit of time for myself just to chill out. It's not deep work, but it's just, you know, it's work that's going to help me sort of get some deep stuff done later on in the week. And I think that's the real difference is when you go above and beyond, not just in your own business, but in your health, in your relationships, in anything that you do. It's about going the extra, pardon me, it's about going the extra mile. You know, you get fuck all if you don't put the work in. And if you want something, you got to go above and beyond. And you're going to do that every single day, 1% every single day. Coming here today was my 1% win against everything that my mind's telling me not to do, like don't go and do it, just go and chill out. Just get in here, doing what I needed to do, despite falling asleep on the chair, despite feeling like shit, having a bad day, it's getting the job done. JB.